Okay, let's continue. So we saw that addition, scalar multiplication of points satisfy nice algebraic properties. We saw that addition and scalar multiplication of points satisfy nice algebraic properties. They were defined component wise, so naturally they were defined so that they satisfy nice algebraic properties like commutativity, associativity, distributivity, and so on. So we saw that addition, scalar multiplication of points satisfy nice algebraic properties. So we can ask, do they satisfy nice geometric properties? So let's first focus on the geometry of addition. So consider points a equals a1, a2 and b equals b1, b2. So 2 points in the coordinate plane. So this is a pick for one case. In this picture all coordinates are positive, so this is pick for one case. There are lots of other configurations you can imagine for 2 points a and b. Okay, so we have 2 points in the coordinate plane. We are interested in the sum. So a1 plus b1 comma a2 plus b2. So what we can do is, we have the origin here, O. We can complete O, A, B, these 3 points to a parallelogram. So we can complete the points OAB to a parallelogram. So we have OAB, and completing a parallelogram will give a 4th point. So what is this 4th point? It turns out the 4th point is just the sum. So we'll see how. Note that the new point is here's b equals b1, b2. A equals a1, a2. So in this parallelogram, if you look at, so it is like you can translate this triangle. So consider this triangle, this basic triangle involving point B. In this parallelogram, you basically have a translate of this triangle. You can imagine a translate of this triangle. And so this coordinate is a1, this length is a1, this length is b1. So the x coordinate of this point in the parallelogram is a1 plus b1, right? So, and this y coordinate is a2, and this y coordinate is, this length is b2. So it's the y coordinate of the 4th point is a2 plus b2. So the new point is a1 plus b1 comma a2 plus b2. when you're completing the parallelogram, the x coordinate of the fourth point is just clearly a1 plus, so it is, I'll take a laser pointer, so it is a1, so length till here, plus whatever is this length. So but whatever this length is, because it's a parallelogram, this length is just this length, the x coordinate of b. So yeah, so a1 plus b1. Similarly, the y coordinate of the fourth point is a2, the y, this height plus this height. But since this is a parallelogram, this height is just this height, the height of b. So a2 plus b2 is the height of the fourth point. So the coordinates of the fourth point are a1 plus b1 comma a2 plus b2. So as usual, this is pick for one case. Hence the new point is the sum, the usual sum which we defined earlier, a1 plus b1 comma a2 plus b2. If we complete a parallelogram OAB, the fourth point which we get is the sum of the points a and b. So that is the geometry of addition. So note that the result holds for other configurations as well. Even in other configurations, completing the parallelogram gives the sum of 2 points. So let's consider one example configuration. So this is point A and this is point B. So what we can do is, so the process is to complete the parallelogram. We have to prove that after completing the parallelogram, the fourth point is the sum of these 2 points A and B. So let's see what are the coordinates of the fourth point. So as usual, consider this basic triangle involving the point B. Because it's a parallelogram, you basically get a copy of this triangle around the fourth point. Okay, so now what are the coordinates of this fourth point? Well, this length is mod b1. Here b1 is negative. By the picture, b1 is negative. So this length is mod b1. So this length is again mod b1. And this coordinate, this length is a1. So the coordinates, the first coordinate of this fourth point is a1 minus mod b1. And the second coordinate, the y coordinate of this point is, sorry, x-axis, y-axis. So the y coordinate of this fourth point is, so this height a2 plus b2. So this height plus this height. This height is a2. This is just the height of a. So this height is a2. And this height is, because of the triangle thing, this height is just b2. So these are the coordinates of the fourth point. So a1 minus mod b1 is just a1 plus b1 here. b1 is negative, so minus mod b1 is just plus b1. And the second coordinate is anyways a2 plus b2. So even in this case, even in this configuration, the fourth point is the sum of these 2 points a and b. So the result holds for other configurations as well. The result is that if you have 2 points A and B in the plane, then if you complete the parallelogram OAB, the fourth point which you get is the sum of the points A and B. So this is a geometric way to interpret sum of two points in the plane. Okay, so that's all for this part. See you in the next part.